And
It's a true test. We'll just see close to long motion at once. We can confirm M watching Netflix, M streaming at the same time. And it still takes clips.
hello, viewer. Welcome to our first ever Halloween week. Ooh. Oh, wow, look at that. Ooh, the witch's hair. Oh, that nose. Oh, is that prosthetics or CGI?
I haven't even been to makeup yet.
Welcome to the Great British Baking Show. Shall I go and look for another job now?
Yes.
This time, it's Halloween week.
Hold your breath.
With a spine-chilling signature.
This week I have eyeliner problem. I'm scared.
That's all about apples.
It's like a cauldron. I just don't want to ruin my makeup.
Goodness.
A terrifying technical
So sticky.
that has the bakers feeling the heat.
Is this one on fire?
Ah, too much.
And a showstopper
I don't know whether to be shocked or turned on. I don't know what's going on here.
It's falling apart.
that's sure to cause nightmares.
It's not gonna hang.
Just breathe.
Happy Halloween! Yeah, I'm excited about this week. It gives us a bit more opportunity to be more creative.
The more revolting, the better, you know.
Do you know what? I think my bakes are quite cute, so I don't think they'll fry them.
If I give you
Is this snapping or is it just me?
this shot, I'll be well annoyed.
Bakers, welcome back to the tent for Halloween week.
Yes.
How do you like them apples? Well, quite a lot, I hope, because for your signature challenge, the judges would like you each to bake an exquisitely decorated apple cake.
Apples have been intertwined with Halloween throughout history.
How so, Noel?
Well, in the old days, peasants would put in a bucket and a giant apple would turn up and try and pull them out of the bucket with its teeth.
Have you been reading books upside down again?
Possibly.
You can use any type of sponge you like, but your hero ingredient must be fresh apple.
You have two spooky owls.
On your marks,
Get set.
boom!
I love Halloween, love trick-or-treating, love dressing up. It's an opportunity to be a big kid again.
This is Halloween week.
Obviously, Halloween, we think of dunking apples, etc. The apple. We want the apple to be the hero in this cake.
That is mad. How many apples we've got?
I need to stick some spices in there, so cinnamon sticks.
Things like cinnamon go so beautifully with apples, but I do think the bakers have to be careful because we want the dominant flavour to be apple.
Ultimately, we want an apple cake, not, and I stress, not an apple pudding, trifle, or an apple dessert. I really want to see at the end of this challenge an apple cake that A, looks amazing, and B, tastes of apples.
Hi,
Hello.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween. I've decided to dress as Noel, but I'm gonna call myself not Fielding. So I'm baking in heels today.
Look at those.
I like the eye makeup too.
Thank you. Big shout
Do
to
more
Shakira, she's
effort,
done it.
Right, tell us all about your apple cake. What are you doing?
I've decided to
Well,
make
it's
something
definitely
my mom would make when I was a child.
Yanush's mum's apple cake celebrates two varieties. Sharp Cox's flavour the sponge and sweet pinks in the buttercream, both spiced to bring Halloween heat.
I'm putting ginger, cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, and allspice. I want my spices to be recognizable, but not to kill the apple.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
This is chili. It's a Halloween. You need something spicy.
After failing to impress with flavour last week, Shabira plans to wow with a cake inspired by her favourite Malaysian dessert.
Asam boy, which is the sour plum, and also chili. So I'm actually trying to bring that flavour together.
She'll spread sour plum and chili cream cheese icing and Bramley apple crumble between layers of apple sponge to create a giant apple-shaped cake.
It's going to be red, and then it has a witch eyes and a hat.
Witch's hat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is a very ambitious thing. Have you going to finish it in time?
Yes, I will.
Good luck.
Bonkers, sounds like you. It's going to be great. Good luck. Witchy apple. While Shabira's putting on a spooky spectacle.
Whoa! Whoa! Did I scare you?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Maxie's apple cake is somewhat more traditional.
Apple and walnuts with cream cheese frosting.
Is that cream cheese frosting or is it scream cheese frosting?
Her classic cake features layers of spiced apple and walnut sponge filled with cream cheese frosting, apple puree and salted caramel, elegantly decorated with fresh apple and whole walnuts.
I don't love walnuts.
Why?
Looks like monkey brain.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
You like some brains, do you?
No, no.
It's a bit Halloween.
Usually, it depends on, is the information for me or is it for them?
I think
Yeah.
it tastes more apple than any
Like,
other
I know.
apple.
That does.
Variety the bakers choose.
I have a Granny Smith and pink apple. So it has the sourness to it and the sweetness.
How it's incorporated is critical to achieving the perfectly even distribution the judges expect.
I'm going for chunks, and of course, if I grate some of them, they will kind of like melt.
Initially, I wanted to chop my apples and put them in, but grating the apples to release the flavour.
This is the Granny Smith going all the way through the cake. It's very light, this cake, so the apples have a tendency to end up at the bottom.
Dawn will attempt to suspend her sliced apple within a fragile, fat-free Shalotka whisked sponge, and her top apple decorations will be soaked in blood orange juice for extra creepy colour.
Are you a big Halloween fan?
I do like Halloween. Yeah. It's good.
What do you do for Halloween?
Creepy baking. Yeah.
And what?
Matt, what do you do?
Oh, he's scary. Anyway, he doesn't creep around.
I'm trying to be as speedy as possible. The sponge is baked for 40 minutes, which is quite a while.
Addition of fresh fruit to their batter increases the moisture content, meaning a longer bake.
The clock's ticking.
So the quicker they can get them in the oven, the more time their sponges will have to cool.
I've got a broken wing. I can't use this off.
Right, I'm going now.
Any attempt to assemble and decorate when warm could result in catastrophe.
The cakes are in for about 40 minutes.
Right on
time.
It's ready.
Yeah, I'm making a streusel cake, so each sponge will have chunks of apple and streusel on top. So there's actually quite a lot to do before I get it in the oven.
Kevin will fill his streusel top sponges with cream cheese frosting and top his cake with apples poached in spiced cider and caramel shards.
You know, it sounds so delicious, the crunchy strudel and the sponge.
We should start a band called the Crunchy Streusels.
Streusels.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
I want
Crunchy
to be in that
Streusels.
one.
Yeah,
I wanna be
feels
in
like a jazz trio.
Bakers, you are halfway through.
Sorry I'm late. Oh, right, I see what's going on. Fine.
I actually thought this was Noel.
So that's the sponges finally in. They'll get 30 minutes. So just hope I've got time to decorate.
While Kevin plays catch-up, the rest of the bakers press on with fillings and toppings.
Apple spice buttercream. It's like a cauldron. I just don't want to ruin my makeup.
Not only must every element work in harmony,
I really love caramel with apple cake.
it's crucial nothing overpowers the flavour of their apple.
Sour plum and chili. It's a risky business putting flavorings.
Wicked.
But in his bid for a second straight Starbaker crown?
I'm using cinnamon whiskey.
It's a risk Sandro's embracing.
These are just going to stick in the sponge.
He'll cover his cake with caramel glaze, spiced apple and walnut crumble, and in case his whiskey transfusion isn't terrifying enough, a crystal sugar skull will sit glaring from the top.
Is this my death mask?
And then this is your skull right here.
I'm worried about the weight of that skull.
I think he'll be fine. I'm not adding any more to it.
Abdul's also going all out with his decorations.
So I'm making basically a bonfire cake. Logs are going to be made out of apple dipped in chocolate, and caramel shards represent fire.
Hoping to set the judges' hearts alight, his bonfire cakes contain apple and almond sponge, cream cheese frosting and almond streusel, all wrapped in a delicate pipe chocolate collar.
Abdul, you've come as, what, scary NASA?
Yes. I'm a rogue astronaut. What's your favorite costume?
If I really want to scare people and make them unnerved, I would dress as Paul Hollywood.
Well, they look ready.
Okay, go. You can't hear any sound of it cooking. It's cooked.
The quicker the cakes are out of the oven,
I will cool it for 15 minutes.
the longer they'll have to chill before assembly starts.
I'm literally waiting for the cakes to cool so I can start working on them.
But Kevin's are still baking.
The sponges need to be completely cool, otherwise the icing will just melt out the sides.
Bakers, you have half an hour left. Oh, I think you've got a spider in your hair.
Really?
Yeah, I was just... Get it out. There you go.
Righty-ho. Should be ready.
Hold your breath. It's very light, this cake. It's a bit broken there.
I am frosting it.
Yep, cake's out. Just not sure if they're going to be cool enough.
Caramel glaze.
This is apple crumble filling and the sponge.
This is incredibly fragile.
I don't think it's going to be cold enough.
Are you a big trick-or-treater?
Of course.
Who do you like to dress up as?
A pregnant nun.
A pregnant nun?
That is correct.
Do you get a lot of interest from guys?
Yeah, especially from monks.
This is the Halloween witch apple.
I can't go back now. Either they like it or they don't.
How long really can I get away with leaving for icing? Maybe 5 minutes.
Bakers, you have 5 minutes left.
Maybe I can do it in 3 minutes.
Dipping apples very quickly in caramel.
Got our caramel as well going on the top.
Chocolate, please. You have to handle it delicately or it can just break apart.
Oh, man.
Don't know how to make it look scarier.
Why am I always doing this in the last few minutes?
Oops, almost dropping an orange on top of my cake.
That is my chocolate drip.
This is my skull. I freaking like it.
It's just so stressful. How are we doing for time?
1 minute left.
Oh, man alive.
This witch have eyeliner problem. It's just not even.
Definitely learn not to rush. You want it to look nice and neat.
Add the yes.
I'm happy.
Bakers, your time is up.
Looking around the room, I can see really lovely cakes, but it's like, oh, is mine too simple?
It's so good.
I didn't make enough trees.
Oh, they're lovely though.
Even that wee heat is enough to melt your icing.
The baker's apple cakes now face the judgment of Paul and Prue.
Hi, Sandra.
Hello. I'm going to take that off a second.
I mean, I know it's Halloween, but I really think that skull ruins your cake.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's such a beautiful shape. And you plonk a great big skull on top.
What's in this? It's a cinnamon whiskey.
That's really got whiskey in it. Even for me, I don't think I'd put any more in. Maybe I will. Why not? Why change the habit of a lifetime?
I made a spiced apple sponge.
It's lovely, moist sponge.
It's an amazing spice cake pudding.
It is.
But apple? Not really.
No?
For me, it's not apple-y enough.
Okay.
Well, I can see it's a bonfire.
I like the trees. It's quite effective.
But the caramel shards are a bit thick.
Okay. I put grated apples in there and almond streusel.
Good streusel, good texture.
I think it's a really good cake. You have the whole apples in there, which do taste of apple, with actually a beautifully moist sponge.
I think you did really well.
Thank you.